Friday, November 22nd, 2013. I'm Josh Harville.
And I'm Lura Rylant.
And welcome to the JTAC RECAP, where we'll be recapping on the week's top news stories from Tarleton State University. Tarleton has decided to start a Chris Kyle Veterans Support Fund for the benefit of student veterans. Kyle was a celebrated Navy SEAL sniper, but was unfortunately shot and killed in February this year. He was providing therapeutic outings for PTSD victims, which ultimately took his life. Dr. James Vardaws, head of the Veterans Service Center, announced on November 6th that he would be establishing the fund in Kyle's name. The account will be funded through private donations and gifts, and Vardaws said the fund would be used for personal items for the vets.
What a great way to commemorate him.
It is. Veteran and Tarleton State University alumni L.D. Cox was honored by the JTAC and Agricultural Department. Cox is one of only 317 survivors of the USS Indianapolis explosion during World War II. The ship sank in 12 minutes, taking 880 lives of Navy men and Marines who were on board.
I hit the water, and the first thing happened I thought of, I lost my sailor cap. The next thing, I was drinking oil and salt water. Within a minute, I was vomiting. Everything in my stomach upchucked. Well, I swam as fast as I could away from the ship.
Cox has settled back into the small town life and currently lives in Comanche, Texas, where he says he is happy to tell his story to anybody willing to listen and is always happy to meet a fellow Tarleton Texan.
After 6 years of serving Tarleton as the police chief, Justin Williams will be saying farewell.
Last official day will be December 31st, it looks like is what it's going to be. I'm scheduled to start there January 6th. And so it's going to be very difficult to say goodbye to something that I care so much about, and that my family cares so much about. And the reason that we came here from Arlington was to raise a family here. This town, this community, everything that we wanted was here. But sometimes doors are opened up to you for whatever reason, and it's up to you to make the most of it.
Williams will be leaving at the end of December and move to Idaho, where he will be police chief there.
The Office of Diversity and Inclusion planned a week of events to help increase awareness about the issues of homelessness and hunger, where students spent the night on the intramural fields and survived the elements with limited resources.
I don't know, but yeah. So we're learning, and it's really hard, to think about what you would put on a sign.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think this was an easy activity, but it's harder than it looks, because you're like, what would I actually put to make people stop and try to talk to you and help you?
We do this to raise awareness about shelter needs and food needs in our society. So students participate in a variety of activities to earn tickets, and they have to buy everything they need tonight. They start to learn about the scarcity of resources and how those resources are dispersed, sometimes unfairly, in our community to those who learn about situations first or have access to those situations first.
If you plan to attend a home basketball game, you may have a chance to win some real cash. A local attorney and a Tarleton alumnus, Barry Pendleton, is sponsoring a half-court shot contest worth up to $3,200 during the halftime of each game. A ticket will be drawn for one lucky Tarleton student to test their shooting skills. The prize will increase $100 for every failed attempt until someone shoots the shot, at which, in that point, the prize will start over to $100.
The community of student artists has been up in arms about a situation of believed censorship surrounding the issue of nude live figure painting created by artist Corey Goley. The situation that unfolded over the weekend, November 9th, during the Texan tour was the product of circumstance and making the best out of unfortunate conditions. The artist said, "I was upset that the thing came down in the first place, but the response to that and the response to the way I approached it was incredible. I commend the way they handled the situation."
I'm glad he feels that way. Erath County Big Brothers Big Sister hosted the second Dancing for the Stars on November 14th and raised over $70,000 for their organization. Diane Rodriguez, a Student Success Program Coordinator at Tarleton, participated in the event along with her husband, Jose, who danced in front of a sold-out crowd.
The Leadership Engagement Action Development Service Program, LEADS, presented a no texting and driving campaign this week. The events included students playing Mario Kart while trying to text, and a finale at the Hunwell Bandstand where students were able to sign a pledge. I had the opportunity to participate in the Mario Kart texting event and talk to some of the members of LEADS involved with it.
I'm already crashing a wall.
As you can see, this is very dangerous. As you can see, I've already lost the race. Sent one text message, ended up in a wall going the wrong way on accident, so don't text and drive. Howdy. We're here with Leeds in the Student Center, educating students on the dangers of texting and driving. What is y'all's goal here?
We're trying to prevent students from texting and driving. And what we're doing, we're having them do Mario Kart, and it's a simulation basically, and they're going to text while driving to show them that this really does happen, like crashes or fatal accidents.
And don't forget that the campus is closing at noon on Wednesday on the 27th. Also, dorms will be closed on that same day. Finals are just around the corner, so don't forget the relaxation bar on the 2nd of December inside the Thompson Student Center.
Thank you for watching. This is Josh Harville.
And this is Lura Rylant.
With this week's JTAC Recap. To find out more information over this week's news, go to jtacnews.com.
Keep your guns up, Texans.